time expires in the first half. And here is today's big deal moment, brought to you by Walmart. And it was the 6'5" receiver with a one-handed grab for a touchdown. The only touchdown for Tampa Bay. And the half ends with a little scuffle down around the 10-yard line between both teams. The underdog Panthers have the lead. The Verizon halftime with the crew from LA coming up right after the quick timeout.
Fox. Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Well, with Atlanta losing earlier, this is an important game for the Bucs, but they're having trouble with Carolina, who leads it by 3 as we welcome you to the Verizon halftime. Let's check in on the Rams and Saints.
There he is, Matthew Stafford, my favorite quarterback. Although the Rams have lost 2 of the last 3 games, coming out in the second half after a very, very poor first half, is Kyren Williams taking it in from 4 yards out, getting him going. Rams 7, Saints 6 now, early in the third quarter. The Eagles are at the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, some up here have said he'll win his 3rd MVP. Play action, looking all the time in the world, and then throwing it into a cluster. But who comes up with it, Howie? Mark Andrews, 14 yards, touchdown reception, 9-0 Baltimore. Into the flat goes the tight end Goddard. Jalen Hurts finds him. Nice job. 14-9 now. Eagles are on top of the Ravens. That is the early third quarter score. Earlier today, Arizona Cardinals at the Minnesota Vikings. You saw Sam Darnold. Well, the Vikings are riding a 4-game winning streak into the flat. That's a good job by the running back, Aaron Jones, getting out into the flat. Everybody dropped off. Man coverage wide open. 23-22. Vikings beat the Arizona Cardinals. Seahawks at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers. His pass is tipped in the air by Leonard Williams out of USC. A defensive tackle. 92 yards. Howie, could you do this?
No, but I've seen the lost footage of Kurt's Pop Warner career, and he did go 92 yards against the Tulsa. Who was it, Kurt?
I didn't even grow up in Tulsa. How'd that happen? Zach Charbonnet.
Zach Charbonnet in for 8 yards. Shut up, Howie. 26-21, Seattle beats the New York
That dreaded
Jets.
middle school road game.
Russell Wilson. Sorry, folks, these guys are out of control. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes on the day, 414 yards. Good job by Wilson avoiding the sack. He finds Freiermuth open down the middle, 25-yard touchdown. 3 touchdown passes, 414 yards. Well, Wilson, 44-38. Pittsburgh beats the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, Houston hung on to knock off Jacksonville. The Chargers picked off Kirk Cousins 4 times in a 4-point win. The Commanders get back to their winning ways, knocking off Tennessee, and Indianapolis scores and gets the 2-point conversion in the final seconds to win at New England. Gronk, this first half by Bryce Young, statistically the best he's ever played.
Yeah, sometimes a wake-up call is all that is needed for a player to get their act together, and that's what happened with Bryce Young. He's now playing with confidence. He's playing with poise. He's playing his best football all year long. Here you go. He's sitting in the pocket, a 14-yard pass to rookie Leggett right there, and now 3rd and 10. He scrambles with his little legs just running around, and he goes deep to Tommy Tremble for 38 yards. You wouldn't see that play from him at the beginning of the year, and now here he is in the red zone, 10 yards out. No one's open. He uses those little legs once again, and he goes and scores that touchdown right above that pylon. He does a little touchdown dance. He's feeling himself right there. That's what you want to see out of a young buck like Bryce Young, who was struggling all last year as a rookie, was struggling this year, got benched for Andy Dalton. Now he's coming out there. He's playing with that confidence. He's bringing Carolina back together. They won 2 of the last 3 games, and now they're up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 13-10. He's thrown for 186 yards this half.
You know what's amazing? He's done all that with his little legs. It really is something. Yeah. But, you know, their team definitely has confidence. But the thing is, on the other end of it, Tampa's got 10 points. This Carolina defense is giving up more points than the other team in the league. Tampa needs to find some rhythm and some way. Baker Mayfield had a ball that should have been picked, got out of scramble, went back to the well the second time for that pick that led to the field goal that put them up at the half. But this is a team in Carolina that has confidence now. They took KC to the limit. Supposedly the best team in the league. So when you come out of a game like that, from my experience, you're feeling like maybe we have something here, and you can see it in the way they played the first half.
Playing well.
Trying to get their 3rd win in the last 4 as the arrow starts to go up in Carolina. This will certainly help Bryce Young not only throwing the ball well with that touchdown run as the Verizon play of the first half.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Next week, we've got a full day of football for you on Fox as Sam Darnold and the Vikings gear up to host the Falcons. Plus, it's America's Game of the Week as Josh Allen and the Bills are Los Angeles bound to take on Matthew Stafford and the Rams. A great day of football ahead. Don't miss it. Next week, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on Fox.